Welcome to Water Your Soil. So in this video, I'm doing a review of the Delta Sky Club Lounge in Dallas-Fort Worth Airport versus the Centurion Lounge, which is by Amex in the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. Now, I know everyone does individual lounge reviews, but the reason why I'm doing comparison reviews is because you're in the airport. You may be on limited time. I know with the Centurion Lounge, you can only go in there 3 hours before your flight, so you may want to check out both of these lounges or just one of these lounges and see which one is best for you. I'm starting off with the Delta Sky Club Lounge. As you can see, this was on July 4th, which it was a Sunday, and from this lounge you will notice a drastic difference between the Delta Sky Club Lounge and the Centurion Lounge in regards to how many people were in the lounges. The Delta Sky Club Lounge had great food options as far as snacks and things of that concern, but looking around, as you can see, it was plenty of open seats, so it was plenty of places to sit. They had a nice bar area. It was very accommodating. I was surprised how accommodating it was. As you can see, they had the usual Delta Sky Club Lounge snacks. You had chips and cookies, and you even had nuts that you could get. They did have some soup. That soup right there on the screen, as well as some chorizo burritos. I believe I'm pronouncing it right, but they were burritos called chorizo burritos, not chorizo. But anyways, as you can see, the lounge had plenty of places to sit, a lot of seat space, and that's one thing that I did enjoy about the Delta Sky Club Lounge in Dallas-Fort Worth Airport was the snack options and how much room you had. So then I took the train over to the D Concourse because I was on E. I flew Delta. Took the train over to D Concourse. That's what you'll have to do if you want to visit both of these lounges. And one thing you'll notice, the Sky Train is pretty it's similar to the train in Atlanta, Georgia airport, where you go and you get your rental car if you ever been on that Sky Train. But the Centurion Lounge just stands out. As soon as you get on the concourse, the D Concourse, you'll see it. As soon as you see it, you have to walk in, and then you walk towards the elevator. It's only one option to get to the Centurion Lounge, and you'll select that option to get there. Now, as far as the setup, it's pretty nice. You know, it was easy to find. It wasn't hard to find. And the setup is pretty easy. Like I said, it's only one other option to choose to get to the Centurion. You have the member services desk. Now, one thing that I didn't enjoy about the Centurion Lounge is as soon as I walked in, what I noticed, it was so many people there. This is your options for hot drinks. And another thing that I didn't like is we couldn't serve our own food. The waiter had to give you your food, so you had to tell him what you wanted, and then he gave you your food. As you see, I got sausage and cookies. Lounging experience, I do think that it was a lot of people that weekend in the Centurion Lounge. I don't know what Amex plans on doing in regards to the heavy amount of traffic that's in the Centurion lounges, but I've been seeing and hearing a lot of people complaining about how many people are in there. This is a little sitting area for like an office or whatever, I guess, if people want to have a quick meeting or if they want to get on their computer. But anyways, this is the line for the bar. So it did have a line for the bar. As you saw in the Delta Sky Club Lounge, there was no line for the bar. But overall, I did see three showers in the lounge. They had 3 spaces for a shower, which, you know, comes with the Centurion Lounge as far as places where you could go and take a shower. So that was pretty cool. But overall, I wasn't too highly impressed. Which lounge had the best food options? Surprisingly, I'm going to give it to the Delta Sky Club Lounge. And the reason why I give it to the Delta Sky Club Lounge is because they had more snack options. A lot of people may not necessarily want to eat heavy food before a flight. So some people want to eat snacks, you know. So they had the soup, they had the burritos, but they also had chips, cookies, nuts, fruit, salads, and they had more food options. Of course, the Centurion Lounge, they had fruit and cookies, but they pretty much had eggs and sausage. I caught the latter end of breakfast. I wish I would have been able to stay for lunch, but I wasn't able to stay for lunch. I caught the latter end of breakfast. But which lounge had the best design? I give it to Centurion Lounge. Centurion Lounge designs are pretty nice. That's one of the things they're known for, is the design on their lounges. So I give them the heads up and give them the W as far as the lounges go and the design. I give them that over the Delta Sky Club Lounge because, you know, the Centurion lounges are designed pretty good. I always like classy lounges, even lounges outside of the airport, like cigar lounges and things of that nature. I like classy lounges where you can sit down, relax your mind, ease your mind. So I'll give the Centurion Lounge the heads up between which lounge had the best design on it. Now, which lounge provided the best lounging experience? I'm sure from listening to this, you may be able to tell that it was the Delta Sky Club Lounge easily. The Delta Sky Club Lounge had the best lounge experience by far. Number one, like I stated, I was at these lounges around the same time on the same date. And as you can see, the Delta Sky Club Lounge clearly had much more options when it came to seating. It was far less people in there. Now, it may just be the day that I was there, but on July 4th, there are not usually a lot of people traveling, and that's just what it is. You know, sometimes there, I'm sure probably later on in the day it is, but I was there around noon, and there was a big difference between the amount of people in each lounges. When I first went into the Centurion Lounge, I could barely find a seat. So as you can see from the Delta Sky Club Lounge, it probably was about 10 people in total in the total lounge. So I had the option to choose and sit anywhere. I don't think the day that I was there had anything to do with that. I do think it had something to do with more people were interested in using the Centurion Lounge than the Delta Sky Club. Which lounge was the best? I think you all know which one I'm gonna pick. I picked the Dallas Fort Worth Delta Sky Club Lounge is the best lounge. If I had the option to choose between which lounge I would go to when visiting Dallas Fort Worth Airport, I'm gonna pick the Delta Sky Club Lounge 9 times out of 10. And I'm gonna pick it based on this experience. Now, of course, I'm being objective, and I don't have any attachment. I like Amex and I like the Centurion Lounge, but I don't have any attachment to Delta. Delta is not paying me any money, nor is Amex. But just based off the experience, I picked the Delta Sky Club Lounge because I had the best experience there. I really wasn't too comfortable in the Amex Lounge and the Centurion Lounge. I couldn't really get relaxed. It was just so many people there. But you know, in the Delta Sky Club Lounge, it was just peaceful. I was able to relax, enjoy my time on my laptop prior to my flight, grab some snacks, and just relax my mind before my flight. So by far, the Delta Sky Club Lounge was the best option. I felt like that was the best lounge. But anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe.